YouTube copyright strike system must be an M because it always get misused or abused by people for their advantage or benefit or to be used to shut up their critic. And YouTube can't even do anything about it. Hello there, how's your day? Ame Gakita. Alright, I'm sure you guys will definitely be aware of what today's random chat is gonna be about. I mean, yes, if I can talk badly about the system that get a lot of people talking about it, yes, we are going to discuss about copyright strike system that hasn't been an issue in YouTube history for who know how long when. Actually, more that if anyone who go and check out like Penguin Z0, just type Penguin Z0 copyright strike system or whatever along the line, you'll definitely be aware that he has been very outspoken about the issue on YouTube strike system where people can either misuse the system to get other people to shut up or to kind of like something along the line of a YouTube version of cease and desist along the line, and YouTube never really kind of like stop this kind of abuse or misuse by content creator. And it's always more of the time when if a content creator or a YouTuber or VTuber did something like falsely reporting other channel and actually go with ideas saying that I believe the other person is a critic, I'm not going to like it along the line, I'm going to make them shut up and I'm going to falsely report them for cyberbullying, false information, putting out SMR or things that doesn't sit out with me, or they use my channel contents, I'm gonna strike them. So obviously a lot of time when that actually gone through by the system, it will go through whether we all like it or not. And it's really kind of like problematic because actually when I saw Mesh JT video, I was going to talk about this in the previous random chat, but I decided against it because it feel like it also in line with another two-tone topic about VTuber that I will be talking in a while. So Mesh JT actually put up a video called Sweet Baby in CEO Kim Bella declare war on gamers, and although some of the video do include some part from the Black Girl Gaming side where they actually kind of like taking things into contents of what the people say in that stream, and obviously they was like, no, you can't have that, we're gonna copyright strike you because it's under our right along the line. So obviously it didn't go well for Manchester, and he got a copyright removal request. And in a way, people, I mean, like, it can also be done like he just get it removed and all that, like, but it really kind of like showcase like how much people are willing to go to the point of trying to put a so-called YouTube version of cease and desist on everyone if they are not very happy about the critic against them. And more on the part that this kind of action is just showing how much why people hate them is that they are not even willing to listen to like or being open-minded to listen from all point of view, and they think they are always on the right. So even if their point of view is totally wrong, they will still somehow say that they are always right, even if it drove them down to the freaking cliff. I'm not saying this as a bad point, it's just that when they start going the line of saying that, oh, they're always right, yeah, I guess that the mindset is right into the point where they are going to get themselves killed. And I'm not saying that with a huge pinch of salt. If you guys want to take that with a huge pinch of salt and throw the side of the screen, you need to, there is now the time. So the only issue with this copyright strike is that it's always kind of a problem, because if anyone who doesn't wish to get criticized or whatsoever along the line, then the channel can just go and strike anyone without a damn care. And this had happened once. I actually talked previously about one channel abusing YouTube copyright strike system, and it's really not the first time that this have been covered by me or any other people. And if anyone, like I mentioned, go ahead and check out Charlie's video, Penguin Z0. He's been mentioning like YouTube strike system for who know how long when, and it became an unspoken rule in the so-called content creator where you don't abuse the system. It's always been such a thing, and once a person start abusing it, obviously it will not sit well with many people. More so on this case that Black Girl Gamers were the channel decided to strike a point on MashJT video indicating that he used the whole damn content, even though I actually watched the freaking video. Mind you guys, if you want to know that video, the link is in the description below for both majority video as well as on my one where I talk about the video about the CEO themselves issue along the line. But at the end of the day, it's really kind of like one of the reasons why I hardly kind of like use like clip of other people channel or kind of like showcase other people channel. It's really not that I don't wish to show a video or whatsoever when I put my commentary or my take or my opinion or my thought into all my random chat. It's just that it's always this sort of case where if I show, let's say for example, this such thing or that such thing, at least it's a freaking page. You can't copyright strike one freaking page unless people say that you are doing so. And I always credit to every side that if people want to watch, unless if you guys want to check my shitty video, go ahead, the link in the description below. So at the end of the day, it's just that there is a fine line that I can draw and there is a fine line that I have to be very careful. That fine line is always the moment when people try to shred me, they can't because there is no way to prove it. I never really count. I just only showcase that one part and I'm talking about it. And it's unless they really go and say that I'm putting out false information, but if their channel is really indicating us that what I say is not wrong, then that is something that is on them. So at the end of the day, it's really kind of like proving that sometimes people misusing it is really a beggar. We is going around trying to put a so-called YouTube version of cease and desist, and I really want to call it a cease and desist because at this point of time, it's really not about copyright strike. Because if you put up a very criticism or a very point out there and people agreeing with you, and other people who is unable to accept that kind of criticism, they can just go and put up a copyright strike and say that, oh, the person copied some of my video, copyright strike them, YouTube, please do so along the line. It's just ridiculous. It's so damn stupid, it's so damn idiotic to the point that how is YouTube letting people going with it? I'm not saying that all video out there should not be doing so if there is like cases that the video or the channel have really violated the YouTube TOS or term of service if you want to know it for long. But it's really at the end of the day, it's really kind of like the problem with this sort of system is that we have to know when there are people who is using it for good part and to help YouTube to make YouTube a better place, but there are also so much more that people would actually misuse it. It's really kind of like a simple metaphor for all the US viewers or any other people out there, that if you give a weapon to a child, are you expecting the child to use it properly or are you expecting the child to learn to use it along the line? That's the problem. The reason why guns law always have been issued all over the world, including like Singapore and Japan, where it is totally illegal to own a gun. Even if you handmade a gun, it is still illegal. If the gun look realistic, even more illegal. So your gun must look like a water gun or along the line, and then it must shoot only water, not a freaking bullet or anything that is considered projectile that is enough to kill a person. So that being said, the only issue is that copyright strike system in the right hand is always a good point to call out all the problematic the channel, the issue with false website, with the issue with website that is going around putting out false information. I think calling out those kind of channels should be a main point, which is the reason why the YouTube copyright strike system or the issue should be mostly focused on those. But again, going around attacking people who is putting out information in good faith to let the general public know, it's really kind of like just telling the whole damn world that if you're going to copyright strike them without a mean to put up a proper video to indicating that what other person is false, you have receipt to indicate or evidence to back up your claim, then you're just putting out a freaking YouTube version of cease and desist. And I feel like YouTube should really kind of like stop this sort of behavior for who know how long way, because this has been abused for too far long. And I at the start say that it seems like the system itself seems to be an am. I'm not being joking about it, because the number of time I hear about YouTube people or channel or whatever along that, like, you keep on using or abusing it to kind of like take down channel, and this is not the first time. Obviously it includes some big names like Ironmouse on the video scene, as well as that even to the point that when Taiga got taken down, he, and I quote, he actually in the end almost unalive himself. So it's really kind of a problem that YouTube never even bothered to help, and it's really kind of like giving a lot of say about it. I'm not saying that Ironmouse YouTube channel should be taken down or not. It's the to put everything into contents, Ironmouse main YouTube channel where he put up a lot of VOD on his channel on the YouTube had been kind of like copyright stroke or whatever you want to call it along the line, and the channel got taken down. And while Vtuber company and Ironmouse are trying to settle the case, what YouTube decided to do was like, please dot yourself, give your information out so that we can help you along the line. Which is like the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, why is the good people always have to get misused? I have a few times when I have to put out my freaking own information up there just to say that my video is nothing wrong with it, and yet there will always be people out there trying to misuse it. And I'm not really care to the point that how people want to misuse the system. Is that the problem is that people misuse it for their benefit, for their gain, and it's really kind of problematic. And at this kind of time, I mean, like, although the Vtuber company and a lot of fans trying to say that do not start any witch hunt, there may be no issue. But the question is that there has to be someone out there that is trying to abuse the system. And the problem with the abusing of system is that YouTube not even bothering to help anyone at all. Even if one side is trying to appease and trying to go through every single channel, YouTube is not even willing to help, because maybe in this case, maybe it's a it's not because it's Vtuber, it's not because of Ironmouse. It maybe to them it's like, oh, it's a VTuber. I can't be so sure that is it a VTuber we're helping or not along the line. So it's really kind of like causing a lot of people's questioning the system itself. Like, is YouTuber is YouTube itself, sorry, trying to help people, or is it trying to be an M and get abused and misused because anyone can just go around doing every single thing and get anyone banned from YouTube along the line? And it's really kind of ridiculous, at least in my view, about how this sort of thing can be easily be misused, and YouTube is not even bothering to help. Like, the only way they say that, oh, you can help by doxing yourself, giving all your private information to them so that they can help you along the line. Even if like another company like Vtuber is willing to be the representative or everything, they just say no. It's ridiculous in many forms. So if you guys want to know more about what happened to Ironmouse, I would recommend you guys to take a look at FalseEyeD video, Khyo video, as well as Salvi video, this video. I will put up their video in the link description below so you guys can check out from their point of view. But do they know that the issue with the YouTube deleting Ironmouse channel is that they just delete it without them care, and the issue is that there's really like no indication, is it copyright strike due to using other people's channel, or is it that someone intentionally abuse the system, or is it in the case that YouTube just thought it's an impersonator and they decided to take it down along the line? Who knows? It's kind of like problematic, because a lot of the reason why like people saying like indicating that not to start any witch hunt is that there is no indication what is the main reason why YouTube channel decided to get like the channel get taken down. But it's actually people will start speculating. So my advice to Vtuber and Ironmouse and the others is that at least put up a reason. Like, if I know you guys want to move on, but at least indicate that there was some sort of issue with some of the video, and just say something like that. I think everyone will be able to understand, and the speculation should actually reduce even more. But obviously, Ironmouse decided to go with the route that if the channel is lost, it's lost forever. Whether she'll cry in the toilet for a few moments before coming back and be back the Ironmouse that everyone loved, then that will be a whole new different story. But the only issue is that we will not know whether will YouTube actually, like, from after this video get uploaded, will they actually add on it. I mean, like, there is a possibility that I upload this video and then then they take up the video up and out again. But even if that's the case, it still doesn't it doesn't ignore the fact that someone did a copyright strike the channel. It doesn't change the fact. So in that case, if the question is like, why would people say, like, why would they say not to start any witch hunt? Is that the problem is that who start the strike? Obviously, people are mad and people will always be mad, but that is how the internet people are. But at the end of the day, it really does show one point. The YouTube channel on the copyright system is a total joke. It's a total problem. People can just misuse it, and how whatsoever along the line, and like I said, the magic start appearing about how a YouTube make a lot of YouTube channel disappear along the line. The only website that they are, I mean, the only channel they won't even make anyone disappear would be their golden boy like Logan Paul or Mr. Beast. Why? Because they made the money. Why would they want to make their channel gone along the line? But who knows? I mean, like, it just really just show how much of a problem the system is. And obviously, as much as I love bashing YouTube, including the part where they don't even bother helping Taiga, they kind of like bring it back up and then bash it back down and then say that the channel is gone forever along the line. Obviously, people are mad, and I'm still mad because YouTube copyright system is like sometimes it's a hit and a miss because they sometimes they help you, sometimes they don't. But it's not always the case where they don't help people. There are cases and there are news about YouTube actually bring back YouTube channels because of false copyright strike or false information of copyright claim along the line, and obviously YouTube are actually doing their job. But the only issue is that how and who will they help, and what is the issue they wouldn't even bother. So that's the main issue. Like, is it because that if the YouTube channel is very small, they would be like, oh, I'm not gonna help this because it's not making me money or it's not a YouTube channel. In the case that if the YouTube channel is huge enough, how much would they willing to go to the point of removing it? Is it like it's gonna make them lose face, or is it because it's gonna cost them loss of money? So that's a really problem, and it's really kind of saying that how much the system has been a joke and how people can just misuse it along the line. But at the end of the day, we can't really say it's a complete joke, because if we say it's a complete joke, then there are times that we are actually ignoring sometimes when even when people trying to misuse the system to take out YouTube channel that is like basically against those kind of woke people or along the line, like even if people give a very criticism about games or stuff or whatsoever along that, and people are hating on it, they say YouTube take out this video because this is against the TOS along the line, even though there is no TOS being broken along the line, and people just decide to misuse or abuse the system just for the sake of it. And YouTube decided to say that, hey, we have checked it ourselves and that there is no violation and that you will remain up. Yeah, I think that it's kind of a real showcase that sometimes even YouTube don't even stand on anyone's side. I feel like personally it's like, well, YouTube is really willing to help a lot of people. It's really, we can't take YouTube as our friend. It's never our friend, and not that we don't want to trust it. The only thing that YouTube has been doing is a platform for us to use it. It's always been a tool for us to upload video, do live stream and whatsoever along the line. The only problem with the system is that, well, there's a lot of good point, there's always the bad point, and the bad point seems to be covering a lot of the faces of YouTube that get a lot of people hating on it. But at the end of the day, we are still not sure, is YouTube really against VTuber or along the line, because I had covered that issue on a random chat itself. Link in the description below, and I don't want to say that anymore. But again, whatever I say today is technically my speculative thought. It's just a random chat. So whether you agree or disagree, or do you have your own point or your own view, just write in the comment below, we can discuss it further. But if you feel like if I miss out on anything, just also write it in the comment. We can just at least maybe I may go and consider doing a next video, next random chat or whatever along the line. But at the end of the day, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about stuff that sometimes never makes sense or sometimes makes sense or sometimes never follow a single trend. But the one thing that I can definitely make sure is I hope you guys have a nice day or night. Bye.